Afternoon, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to our weekly market update, which we haven't done for a couple of weeks. So, lots been happening in the market over the last couple of weeks. Today, I have got both Shaelagh and Stephanie with me. How are you guys?
Hi. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Yes. So the market, what's been happening? I guess we've had a lot of stuff going on globally and a lot of stuff going on, I guess, locally, and certainly starting to see a few changes in the marketplace, and lots of things coming up. So let's have a chat about those as to what pressures we're seeing on the market. But first off, we'll get a bit of an activity update from these guys on what we've seen over the last couple of weeks in relation to applications and new properties and feedback on those, and then the properties for sale and volume of offers coming through and open home numbers and things. So starting off with Steph, what's been happening with the property management space?
Yeah, it's been a crazy few weeks. The girls have been off unwell, so we're been a bit crazy, but good. We've got a couple new properties coming on.
Yep.
I think we've got about 7 properties available at the moment.
That's really good
so
to have a few to choose from for people.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're starting to see a lot more applications still coming from the mainland as well.
Yeah, okay. So that's good. Still a decent interstate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Have we noticed the volume of applications per property change at all over the last
They've dropped a bit.
Yep.
Not at the beginning of this year, it was a lot more, but I'd say, the interest is still out there.
Yes.
But where we were receiving probably about 20 applications, it's probably about half of that now.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Sales over the last couple of weeks, I guess. Let's talk about what's been happening with the volume of people attending opens, volume of offers per property.
We had a fairly busy weekend, I guess, in and around the office back when the Huon show was on. Taste of the Huon.
Yep.
So there was lots of people in and around, but not as many kind of at our open homes as you can probably understand.
Yes.
But still lots of people in and out of the street. And then in terms of open home numbers, I guess last weekend and maybe even the weekend before, we had a property in Pelverada which went absolutely crazy. We ended up having about 30 people there. But in terms of some of the other open homes, they were fairly quiet, the team said. So some had anywhere between 5 to about 10 groups. So it's still great. But I guess just, like you were saying, not as many people kind of floating around as there was earlier on.
Okay. And look, I guess generally we've seen offers per property. Sort of changing a little bit over the last couple of months compared to what they might have been a couple of months ago. What are we sort of seeing volumes of offers coming in, a mixture of...
Really still a mixture. We're finding at the moment a lot more people, say from the mainland, are actually able to get down here and see properties rather than having to do sight unseen. So that's been great for them, I guess, to be able to do that. But in terms of offer-wise, they are falling a little bit as well. Whether or not that's got anything to do with kind of coming into winter, coming into the election, the changes going on around the world, cost of living and fuel at the moment. We're not sure.
There's lots of factors, isn't there? So it's certainly... we've got the combination of all of those things you just mentioned. We've got the interest rate pressure, who's going to be in power in government in a couple of months' time, and what decisions are they going to make, and how that affects prices. We've got, certainly, but I think a lot of the feedback is that from a lot of the people that are looking from in-state, and it's probably the same in property management, seems to be that with a lot of those things, whether it's the climate change or the cost of living or the international war and things that are happening, I think the reality is it makes living in Tasmania look more appealing than probably what it does. So it's probably likely to have less effect on Tassie generally over the medium to long term compared to what it might be lots of other parts of the country, I think, in some ways. So, yes, and as Steph alluded to earlier, we've had quite a few people away over the last couple of weeks, so lots of people isolating here and there. So there's been, I think, almost half the team over the last month has had a 7-day period, isolating due to a family member or somebody around. So, yeah, certainly lower on people in the office and very busy. The people that have been here have been super busy and, yeah, lots of action going on. So certainly a really, really busy time. We've had lots of success at our awards up in Launceston a week and a half now, I suppose. So, yeah, property management team won the pod of the year again. We had some great results in the sales team. Pod of the quarter again, not the year. So, fingers crossed. And then, yeah, Jordan got his first gold award, which is an amazing effort for Jordan to be up at that level already after a couple of years. And yeah, Harcourt's Foundation Award for the whole office for a lot of the work we've been doing with a few charities, and the Hope in the Huon Hilltop walk coming up next month, and lots of things there. So yeah, certainly a really good day, and a really, really great keynote speaker that the team were very inspired by. So,
yeah, she was fantastic.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's one thing. Generally, a couple of record months that we've sort of had and got coming up at the moment from a sales side of this. Yeah, certainly really, really big months there. So our team have been really run off their feet. So it's been definitely a busy few-week period, and looks like even though a few of those offers are dropping, we're sort of off number-wise, we might be getting 3 instead of 5, or 4 instead of 6, or 1 instead of 2, and things like that on some of those properties. There's certainly still pretty good prices at the beginning, and we haven't really seen the price fall at all. It's just the volume of people around and the volume of offers are starting to fall off. So we're certainly seeing that. I feel like the peak might have just passed us a little bit, and into that leveling period now. So anyway, that's probably a wrap up. I think we've probably been going on for too long, so we'll wind up, and we've certainly taken up a bit of your time, but thanks for taking the time to watch it all. It has been a couple of weeks, and we'll have some more things to tell you over the next couple of weeks. So thanks for tuning in, and see you on the next update.